Evening. Yeah. Yeah, I told wife to jump in, but she said it's enough sitting beside you. So, yeah. Nah. Yeah, I miss racing with GT1. Yeah. Yes, it didn't work. And David Urgach hasn't been in for a while. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh.
Hi guys.
Oh.
There seems to be another channel going as well. I just linked onto the channel that was in the wish invite. So there seems to be another channel going. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks. Yeah, not too bad. I'm over it now, thank goodness. It's I got over the back of it now, so yeah, feeling better now. Took a couple of weeks though to get rid of it. Just didn't want to go. Yeah. And get back up to speed anyway, which is nice.
Right on.
Not really cool.
Hello.
Yeah.
Evening.
Evening, guys.
Evening.
Oh, let's up on your wall.
Brilliant. Good job. Yeah.
And Garrett for all the work
But
he has done. Let's see if it works right now.
We all need facilitators. It's nice not to go up at 7 watts per kilo.
Spännande.
Johan.
Ride on.
Hey. I should probably switch my bike.
We've got to wear him out before June.
Is it rubber band?
Okay. So how can we manage ourselves on 2 for 1 for 2? Depends.
Oh, and there they all are. Look.
Yeah. Now we see other people anyway. Yeah.
Ride on. Ride on. Ride on. Ride on.
Oh, one did turn left.
Ride on.
So this is how it feels like being in the front group in a race. New experience.
Should be right, rubber banded though, aren't you? Shouldn't make any difference.
He's trying to upgrade it. He's trying to upgrade it, Gareth. Get an aero benefit on it. Is that what it is? A Bonson? I couldn't tell. Right. I couldn't believe a few years back when I did LEL, there was 2 Malaysian brothers that came across, and they had Bromptons, and they were absolutely flying around. Ridiculous how fast they were making the Bromptons go. They were loading up with luggage and all sorts. It was a sight to see.
Yeah, so did you have to go into your garage and unfold that and put it together before you started? In your virtual garage? That's what they do on the World Champs, isn't it? It's like a Le Mans style, isn't it? Where they fold it up on the other side of the
Ride on.
track, yeah. We'll go straight for the I'll leave your bike boxes at the start line. All right, what's that, Dennis?
Yeah, it's just sorry, I can speak later. My son got punctures on his car, so he has pressure going. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just going in ordinary clothes, just on the city bike. South Sweden, the coast, for 5-6 days. I think it will be. Not on the race bike, on the gravel bike. Just
Are you going to visit me, Jonas?
I start in the Simrishamn. Southeast.
Simrishamn.
Yes, going to Helsingborg. Maybe up to Halmstad. Not all the way up to you. But you can come down and join me. But it
Yeah,
will
that
be
will-
on a city bike.
That will be nice. Yeah.
And maybe my dog will also be with me. Yeah, and of course my wife sitting right beside me. she told me now. Yes. It was so obvious that you should go, Elena. think I will mute. Better for me.
Hälsa till Helena från oss.
Ja, ska jag göra. Sitter här bredvid. Får du prata lite, Helena? No, she don't want to chat. Så hon har hälsat tillbaka. Larian, how are you doing? Are you back in good shape?
Don't think so yet, but I did have done some races at least, so I'm getting there.
You were in good shape on Tuesday.
That was a hard race.
It was a hard race.
So I did an easy Yeah, that was my ride.
Yeah, I've got to be fair, it's one of the toughest races I've done in a while, that one.
It's Fox Hill this week as well, isn't it? They said twice. I don't know, you bees might have more than twice.
It was development last season. It started off into development for the first race, but they've got it changed to regular. But it seems more evenly balanced, bizarrely, in the development. Yeah. That's happened to me in the last season. I upgraded after the third race, so I couldn't race. A couple of months back. So, I think the consensus was this time just go for standard.
I think we had a whole team who upgraded to B during this last ZRL last Tuesday.
Right on.
If you do that, can you continue racing the same or not?
Not if you're in the development, you can't, I don't think.
Okay. Is it that you have to stay the first 3 races? You have to stay as a, in this case, a C. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay.
2027 trip to Mallorca, Ed?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, you got Frandy?
Oh, do you know what? I think I would be.
Someone mentioned it. I said, well, I'm going for a week anyway. If anyone wants to join us next year, but with the VAT and everything, it's a bit tight because I've got a Pyrenees trip for my mate's 60th as well.
Do you know,
But
I
if anyone
think
wants
20
27, I said I'm happy to try and sort of start putting the feelers out there. And
oh, that gives me a bit of time to put the missus up on Sunday away on a holiday and get one in the bank. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I'd like that, actually.
I say Tony's just said about booking with the company, but in my view, there's no point. That's just expensive. We'll just pick a hotel and say the dates.
Yeah.
And people can come for a full week, a few days, whatever, weekend, whatever they want.
Do you know what? I did Mallorca for the first time this year, and it was amazing. We stayed towards the north of the island.
Yeah.
What's the one that's got the marina? Just up from Watopia. Port
Valenza, yeah.
And the hotel was amazing, you know, and it's like, it had like a huge bike park underneath where we put the bike. It was, fantastic facilities. And you're right there on all the kind of, you know, all the big routes that you want to do. You don't have to traverse across the island. It was fantastic.
I've been about 5 times now. We always stay in Alcudia.
Oh, yeah.
Which is obviously just down the road.
Just down the road, yeah.
Yeah. We just usually get a half-board hotel.
Yeah, that's what we do.
We get up, have breakfast, cycle all day, you got lunch when you're out, come back, have dinner, and do the same again the next day.
Exactly, yeah, that sounds like, that'd be brilliant, that would. Get a big group of us out there, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I think there could be a bit of potential for that, to be honest.
Yeah. It's just decided on the hotel. I said I would use that hotel but I'm obviously open to suggestions because that's the only one I've actually stayed in there. But it's usually quite reasonable.
It is. I mean, I think we got it. We did 4 days. Was it 4 days, 5 nights, something like that? And I think it cost us £500, half board, flights, transfers, and then obviously we sorted it. Obviously, you had the bike power on top. But
Yeah, that is good because we usually pay anything from the first year. I think we paid about £35 a night, half board.
yeah,
But it has gone up. It has gone up to
Yeah.
about 70 now,
yeah,
which still isn't bad for half board. And then, yeah, flights. If there's a few going out on the same flight, we'll get one of their bike transfers.
yeah.
I mean, if not, you can get the coach for about €24
Yeah.
with the bike. It just depends. You have quite a lot of drops. It depends where you're staying. You might have about 10 drops. So
Yeah,
it could
that's
take
it.
about 2 hours
Yeah,
rather than an hour.
yeah. I think if there's like you've got a bit of notice for that as well, definitely. It's got more
Yeah.
potential as people get themselves organised. No, that's perfect, mate. It's my 2026 is started to stack up already, to be honest. So,
Yeah, same here, mate. Yeah, it gets expensive. So, but yeah, it's What I would say to people in the groups I'm in, if anyone wants to come out when we're out there, they're more than welcome, even if it's for a couple of days or for the week. I'll tell them where we're staying.
yeah,
Happy, more than happy for people to come and join in because we usually meet other people, bring other people, and that anyway. And it usually ends up sort of spilling over the 6 or 7 that come from here. There's usually about another 4 or 5 from elsewhere.
yeah.
And some might peel off early. Yep. You wait till you meet the rest of the tight ones, Gareth. It's an experience.
Right on.
It's always a laugh, I can tell you that much. It's always a good laugh.
It's just all the Cockney accents that you've got to try and get around and get your head. That's easy for us to say. But...
Well, I'm hoping now the posh ones in the UK. Oh, Matt Pearson, he might join us one of the rides soon. And then he could teach you how the real proper English is meant to be spoken.
Oh, he's got no hope with that. No.
Yeah.
Right on.
How about
Yeah.
How about you guys in Europe? Were any of you guys keen on the idea of a TT1 meet up in Mallorca?
Kim definitely is. Yeah, Kim definitely is. I've spoken to Kim. He's definitely up for it.
I'm sure Timmy would do it as well, because Timmy's always flipping around all over the place.
Timmy was in Mallorca, not this year, last year when I was there.
Was he really?
And
Did
so
you
was,
ride with him?
Dave. Well, so was
Did you
Dave
meet up?
Lakin.
Oh,
No, we
yeah.
tried to, and he was ill.
Oh.
Well, we tried to, but he was staying over in over by Palma, on the other side of the island, so it was quite difficult. But I did, funny enough, that's the first time I met Dave, even though Dave lives about 40 minutes up the road from me.
Is that all? It's really 40 minutes up the road.
Dave Lakin, yeah, that's the first time I met Dave.
To be fair, though, Mark Deal, who does
Yeah.
a lot of the group rides, he's only 15 miles down the road from me.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes I see Dave's been out and I think, oh, he's gone to the cafe that we quite often go to.
I often pass Mark when I'm out and about. and he's out on the bike as well. Yeah.
Well, there was an Irish fella, Matt Holmes. He turned up at the Milton Keynes ride earlier this year. I think he lives now up in maybe Huddersfield, I want to say. I don't know where that is. I know it's up north somewhere.
It is. It's between Manchester and Leeds. Between Manchester and Leeds.
I know it ain't London. Let's say that in London.
Yeah. If it's north of Watford Gap, they've not got a clue.
Yeah. Well, north of Watford either, to be fair, Andy. I'm just inside the M25.
Yeah. Oh, you're nearly a northerner then.
Yeah. Well, most of my rides, in fact, all of my rides go outside the M25, so maybe I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there is an awful lot of twats down here, especially on the road. I don't think they're Chelsea tractors anymore, are they? I think they're like UK, they're all over the place now.
It's just bloody electric vehicles all the time now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally got the things. Exactly.
Right on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because you like warriors don't pay road tax. Then you can try and tell them as much as you like, there's no such thing, but they won't listen. Yeah.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, along with British Cycling. Anyone with British Cycling's got insurance. So anyway. Yeah, yeah.
So do you only ride exclusively indoors then, Gareth? Or just venture out? Yes. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
But he signed it. Yeah, he signed up for the Mat though.
Brilliant. Oh, you'll enjoy that. I know quite a few people that have done that one.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you've got to.
we've noticed in Mallorca, the first time we went was just after lockdown, and there was hardly any traffic. And each year it has got busier and busier with cars. But they are a lot more courteous and understanding. They don't. We never get bibbed, even when you're riding a bit untidily. there's about 10 of
But-
you and you're a bit scattered on the road. You
The
still
most
don't get
dangerous
bid
thing
back.
about Mallorca is the other cyclists, isn't it? They just they got so little regard for anybody that's not in their group. Mostly,
Yeah.
that's what I found.
Yeah, I've always found the drivers is very
Yeah,
courteous
even
over there.
generally in Europe, you know, when I've been to Europe, uh, all you got to do is stay in the draft. That's all you do. Stay in the draft. You'll be right.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
It's exactly that.
In a,
Yeah.
in a group with people you don't know, you've always got to be very cautious.
And do you know what?
People will do silly stuff.
Because you're going to be riding at night as well. It puts a whole new dimension on it as well. Through the night.
Well, we're starting at 5:45, Andy, so I'm hoping we'll get done before it gets too dark in the evening.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good one.
Ride on.
Yeah, you'll be done by 9.
Yeah, hopefully.
The following morning.
Yeah.
This year it was lovely. Before, yeah, just by cycle jersey and bibs in the morning. At 6 in the morning. But I can't expect it being the same weather next year. But hope. It could rain. It can rain. But now, usually it's good weather.
Ride on.
So how many have you got on the team for the Sweden ride? Wow.
Yeah.
That's how many said. I don't know how many have actually finally committed.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. Well, me and Flo booked flights, so we're definitely on the way. I think Ian was close to booking the other day when I spoke to him as well. Martin. He was just worried about whether to fly with his bike or not, or he was talking about driving at one point, but
It's a long drive.
yeah. That's why I said to him, oh mate, no, it's a 2-hour flight, I can't be doing that. Yeah, yeah, but that's not as bad as driving over, is it? Yeah. Yeah, well, I say let us know because we're looking to book some kind of vehicle from the airport as soon as we know. And that obviously all depends how many people are coming and with bike boxes. Makes a big difference to the vehicle we book.
adjust your saddle. I rent a bike. Uh,
What do you say? There's not a lot of bikes to rent. All right.
Bloody hell, how big are you? Right. Okay.
Yeah, but they always say that to me. I could ride a 54, 56. But whenever I actually go in anywhere, they go, oh no, we're going to put you on a 58. So I've obviously got longer legs. And to be honest,
I got an extra size 60 that I can bring for anyone if you like me to bring. I have space in my car. You can make a spreadsheet, Garrett. Don't make it like a closed event. There is an open window during the springtime for people that want to sell and buy extra tickets. So
okay. Yeah, 'cause I
maybe
think Celine was quite gutted the other day that she wasn't on it.
yeah. So there is still a chance to add some more people maybe. If we
Yeah.
consult Jonas and so we can have a discussion with the.
Well, I think that's it, isn't it? Once people realise there is quite a few going, it will encourage more. I'm
Yeah,
surprised Ian didn't join us actually. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but my experience is that if anyone wants to have a close time to the starting time, it's not impossible to little bit adjust it. It depends on exactly how many people in each and every group they have starting. So it's not important. Or just
Yeah.
I think Peter is
No, I got my ticket. Remember that this will be my first time on a road bike. I'm usually just riding mountain bikes, but I'm still interested in the going to Menorca in 2026. So I am open for that. But we'll see how it goes first at the rundown.
you're not
I'm
forbidden
sure
to ride
it'll
any.
be fine. Man. I think you are probably the only guy that could keep up with us on the Brompton.
There is people
Still
on
be-
Brompton bike going Western Run and also.
Örjan can take it.
Yeah, we can draft him if he manage.
Yeah. You don't have to change position so much when they have Örjan and Jonathan in the front. I think Peter, isn't it so? Vätternrundan hasn't opened yet for people not going in the group. I think it's going to open in a couple of weeks. And then it's harder to get booked in our time slot. But I think we might have. Anyway, we will try to fix it if Ian or anyone else is going. Ah, Timo is in us. Long time. Not the Vätternrundan, it is right.
Well,
No.
oh shit, you've just reminded me I'm going out at 7 when I finish this, and I was meant to change pod because the pod needs changing about 9:30. Yeah? Yeah, I think it's 6.1, 6.7 maybe, 7 point something, and activity sets it to 8.3.
Is anyone going on Metronics? Or is it only me and Örjan? Yeah. What do you have? You have 780? I had it during Vätternrundan. It worked. Everyone keep remind me to drink and eat. So it worked pretty well.
They have a new update on Tandem now. You can start your insulin by the phone.
Have you got it?
Not yet,
Do you
but
have
they released it last week. You don't need a pump to. Yeah, that's a pity. I think.
when I started on the pod, Gareth, they said they put me on Humalog, and I said I haven't been on Humalog for years. I was on Lumjev, and I had Fias before that, and they said, well, but my GP won't give me Lumjev, but the hospital did actually then change me over to Fias, but it's not licensed by Omnipod, but they did change it because it is quicker than Humalog. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think you have very good control, don't you?
Anyone
Well,
who has some experience of Ipsomed? No.
Say again.
What does it say? Ipsomed, I think. Is it? Do you have any experience with that, anyone? Is it the name Ipsomed? I think, or Ipso.
yeah. OMED.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
not managed to suss the pod yet on the when I'm riding. I've had a few okay rides, but some bad ones too since I've been on the pod. All right.
Yeah, that's wise.
Yeah, you could. I said this is what Tony mentioned in one of the chats the other week, and I said, well, I've only been on it a short while, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can set a temporary bolus to 0, which obviously is in effect turning it off. I find it not very aggressive anyway, the pod, so it won't give you insulin. When I want it to give me insulin, I would be jabbing with the Lumjev before. It won't give it to me anyway. Yeah. Which has helped a bit on the pod since having Humalog, but I would like to try Lumjev because I really like that because it was so quick. Yeah, it was just, I could see it. I just thought I was getting frustrated because I said, it's just not bringing me down. Even when I bolus, it won't bring me down. I said, I've gone from the pens where I had a couple of units of Lungev, and it would bring me down if I got it wrong quite quickly. The fire is a bit, yeah. Well, most days I found Lungev pretty instant, and I know it's not the right way to be chasing your tail, but it's nice to know when you do go a bit wrong, you can jab a bit and then get yourself back in range quite quickly. You don't get as far, I didn't get as frustrated. He was on the list last time I messaged him, and he said he was still awaiting, but I've not actually had much communication from him at all. Just keep trying to hassle him, saying, "Oh, you actually come in to Sweden and let us know what you're doing." I'll send him the flights I booked. But obviously, if you want to join us from the airport, let us know. Yeah, Celine was saying last week that he's been obviously a bit tied up at work and stuff. I don't know what you mean. Oh no. Oh God. Sounds like he's in the right shit state then. All round to David's, everyone, for a curry night then. Because we're mates, we'd do that for him. I see we're still getting grief. I see he's still getting grief on the screen chat about the sheep incident. And he's not even here, I don't think. Oh, is he coming back from Germany? I didn't hear much about it. Obviously, I know she obviously did awesome, but she didn't really say much about it.
Right on.
All right. Good.
Right on.
Bloody hell. Well, she didn't mention that, but then I suppose. God. Yeah. He's not diabetic as well. It's just her daughter, isn't it? Uh, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. Was Andy right? Did Andy say there's another Discord then? Are we?
Yes, there is, mate. In one of the other Discord channels, either type on. Do you know? Because this is a race. Uh,
Are they on the main?
yeah. I can't touch. I can't type on the mic anyway.
Oh yeah, I see him. TT1 main general.
That's the one.
At Mark's on there. Yeah. At Dylan, Mandy, Lane Boss, Brian, and Ben Nitty. They're on the main. I think that's the one they use quite a lot for the social ride. No, I find it quite difficult. Like Saturday afternoon is a real awkward time.
Yeah, it's a funny old time, that one.
If I'm here, then I'm usually involved or doing something. It's just, and then I forget. I think, oh crap. Do it a bit maybe early evening or Saturday or in the morning, really. Are you out this weekend, Andy? We've had awful weather today. I don't know about you guys up there.
No, it's shocking, mate, to be fair. Just I'm turbo in the morning and off to see my daughter at Loughborough Uni on Sunday.
All right.
Take the dog. She wants to see the dog. Unbelievable. She don't want to see us. She wants to see the dog.
Oh, take the dog on the train and go out on your bike.
I know. It looks pretty shit though, to be fair, so I don't mind sitting in the car for a couple of hours.
I think we're all right, hopefully, Sunday. Our weather's not looking too bad. It's getting colder, but drier.
It is.
It's been very mild so far this year. We've been lucky, haven't we?
Really has, yeah, really.
I'm usually out in November with bare legs and stuff, which I have been lately. It's been incredible.
Oh, you're brave. That's down south though, isn't it? Up north it's a bit different.
I thought you guys were all tough up north and went round swinging your shirts round over your head.
That's only when you come up. That's it.
As a southern softie, I'm supposed to be wrapped up in my thermal gloves when it's below 20.
But we don't get it cold though, really. Not like the guys in in Sweden. You guys over there.
Yeah, I saw. Is it Anders? Is it Anders? Posting
In Norway.
Snow.
Yeah.
Norway,
Anders,
yeah.
Is it snow? It must be snowing already over there. Yeah. You'll have the kids out on the sledges again.
Yeah.
I've not been with Anders for a long time.
Yeah, you better make some sun cream to Sweden, Gareth, and a rain jacket just in case. Yeah, I know. Well, Lindsay had a mark on her face a few years ago, and the specialist there said, well, if you're running, luckily it was clear, but they said if you're running and stuff, if you're out for a few hours, even pretty much most of the year, wear sun cream on your face. So I tend to, not at this time of year, but as soon as it's even a slight chance of a bit of sun, I will wear sun cream if I'm going out on the bike, on my face at least. Well, funny enough, I've literally just ordered some ASOS to try them because I've tried lots of different. I find I've got some of the coal horse category, they're okay. I've been trying lots of different ones lately, Gareth, because I tried some of them red. Is it red and white that are meant to be?
Well,
No,
the coal hole category.
Andy, Andy's probably got some good tips because he does a lot of long rides.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like the Le Col Hall category and Cafe de Cyclist. They're pricey. They do some. It's in their Audax collection, the bibs, and they're all kind of seamless. But
yeah,
you can ride all day, all night, day after day in them, and they're super comfy. They're the best ones I've got. They were
Because
pricey,
it's
but they're worth it.
someone looked them up, yeah. Have a go, because I find, to be honest, Gareth, whatever I've worn, some are a bit more comfortable than others, but
Yeah, I've heard good things about the Assos, the top Assos ones. To be fair,
well, I've never spent that much on shorts, but funny enough, I've seen them in Mallorca a few times in the Assos shop, and
yeah,
I thought, look at the pad on them. I thought doesn't mean they're super comfy, but the pad looks like a sofa.
yeah. Well, I winced when I more than winced when I bought the Cafe the Cyclist ones. But do you know what? You get what you pay for sometimes.
Well, I've sort of said to Lindsay the other day, they think we had some on like 135% off, so like £100 off. And
Yeah.
I said I might risk it, especially for Sweden, just try.
Yeah,
Because obviously it might be a complete waste of money, but surely there's got to be something in that, like you say, because I've had cheaper ones, and you're definitely right.
yeah. And I. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think that Pactimo kit's very good, to be honest. It doesn't look very good quality at all to me when I've seen it.
Well, that's not good. Yeah,
Ride on.
yeah.
Well,
I've not heard of red and white though.
There some, I can't remember the guy's name, but it's. I did buy some last year, and the first time I wore them was on that dragon ride. And I was sore at the end, but I thought, but you know what? I was taking a bit of a risk riding them on a 300k ride first go out. And they weren't, I wasn't in agony. I wasn't comfortable, but to be honest, I wasn't expecting to be comfortable. But I was, and they were, I think they were only about £100, which for bib shorts isn't obviously crazy. Yeah.
I mean, those
Yeah.
the cyclist ones were 240, but you know, you'd be
Yeah.
good paying that to start with. But I've still
If
got
they
them
last for
after.
years though and they're comfy, that's what I thought about these other Assos ones, because I thought some of the shorts
still
I've got,
going.
even that are 60 quid, I'm still wearing 4 years down the line.
Yeah, they're still going. They've still got loads of miles left on them.
I mean, these Lacole ones, I've always got them on discount and with £50 off and in the sale. I don't think I've ever
you never
paid more
buy
than
Lacole
£100. Yeah,
at full price. Yeah,
and I've got some of them that are a good few years old. You kind of think it sounds a lot of money, but you've been thinking the mileage and that you've probably done in them. It's I mean, one of our guys was working at Chicken Cycle Kit, like the importers, and we got some cheap deals on some LA shorts. And I got a pair of shorts off him for £30 and another pair for £60, and both of those have been quite good.
yeah. I had some LAs along the way actually, and I always found them not bad actually. Always good
Yeah.
up to about 100 miles, easy.
Yeah, it does call them. One of them, I think it does actually call it a 4-hour pad or something, or
Yeah, yeah.
and they're quite thin, but for 100k, they're fine. Maybe I've never ridden them, worn them on a long ride, but I've never not been uncomfortable on a long ride in one way or another, though. Whether it be your backside, your shoulders, your arms, or just generally feeling rough as anything. I quite often go through a period of feeling sick on a long ride at some point.
No, it's
Yeah.
different. It's completely different, mate. Honestly, the atmosphere and everything, and it's riding in a group. 300k, it'll go really quick, to be fair.
Yeah, I think with that, there's going to be plenty of draft in there, Gareth.
And there's so many people around as well. You know, there's just going to be, time's going to fly. It's not like you're just riding, you're not going to see anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think the majority of us will probably end up being able to stick together anyway, to be fair.
You surprise yourself, honestly, you will.
Yeah.
It's harder to do it on the turbo than it is in real life.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, even like do 100k on the turbo is a bit of a slog, isn't it?
I mean, I'll get you in the car.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. A couple of hours on the trainer, mate, and my ass is in bits. It's not like that outside.
I never got on with those boards. I did buy a rocker board for mine. It lasted 2 weeks and I sold it. I couldn't get on with it. I thought I was just going to come off it. I thought, you know, every sprint I thought I was just going to tipple off the bike. I just couldn't get on.
Have you seen the that new bike, that Movo thing?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
When it
Yeah,
leads. Yeah.
yeah.
It leans and you can kind of steer with the bars, I think, from what as it leans and that.
I'm not convinced, to be honest.
It's £5,000 anyway, so
Yeah, I'm definitely not convinced.
that's a bloody decent bike you can buy outside for that.
Yeah, it might have just.
It's all right, when you turn up for Sweden, we'll bring a couple of skateboards and we'll strap your wheels to them. I'll sit at the side of the lake for 50, 14, 10 hours or whatever we're going to do and just pedal on your kicker. Oh, get some new Type 1 people requesting to follow me now. They obviously don't know me, do they? I'll send them to the A1C chat. I'll just look at his picture. Derek Grappler. Surfing. He's a surfer in America. Well, his picture of surfing. Yeah.
Pretty, yeah.
And busted. No, I do
What's
keep
the what
thinking I should
bike sheet?
invest in them.
What's
You know
what
the
bike
original
sheet?
Watt bikes, Andy, like the Trainer and the Pro?
Yeah.
Not the Atom. I found it a few years ago while I was in the gym. And I rode with a few friends while I was working away. And I was just chatting to them and we were riding around. And I realised I sprinted a little bit and stopped pedalling. And then my avatar was like stuck at like 350 watts or whatever. I thought, well, this is interesting. So I started doing it again. You do a little burst and stop suddenly. It will sit at that power until either you start pedaling again or the watt bike powers off.
Really?
So I did it when we used to do the lap for the volcano or something with the Type 1s.
Yeah.
I was away again and I thought, brilliant. So I was letting myself drop further and further back, and then Flo and that's going, are you all right, Kev? I go, yeah, don't you worry about me, I'll catch you. They're going, but you're miles back. I was going, yeah, don't you worry about me. And I sort of gave it a sprint, tried to get like 900 watts or whatever, and then just sat up. And I sat at 900 watts for about 4 minutes and sprinted again. And then so I was like constantly around 800-900 watts. And come flying,
No.
come down to you, what are you doing? And I was like, yeah, I'm really pushing. I'm like, well, you don't even sound out of breath. Oh, mate, yeah, no. And it's obviously then I did confess and tell them the truth. But so if you want to win a race,
Get a what bike?
Yeah, no,
Original.
yeah, I'm sure you would get disqualified because it'd be quite obvious that you're cheating.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've not actually ridden an Atom, but I definitely know it's silly on the old one because I didn't even realise at first. So even if you sort of bursted in a group to catch up, you could then you stop like you might do because you're like, oh, little burst of catch. You'll just sit there catching them anyway because obviously you could cheat it, I suppose, quite like that as long as you didn't let it sit there for too long. All right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Well, I say when I did it I've done it a few times on the old watt bike, and it's about 4 or 5 minutes until the watt bike powers off. But even if you let it power off by mistake, you can switch it back on quickly and then still carry on, sprint again, and then you're going to catch people. Because I don't care. I mean, I'm not, as you know, I'm not a sprinter, but even my sprint watts though, you can catch anyone. If you can sit at 800 or 900 watts, I mean, you're going to catch you, aren't you? If you sit at that for 10, 20, 25 minutes. So you could pretty much catch anybody. Yeah, I'm sure the power would look very dodgy. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I didn't like the old watt bike to race anyway because you don't get the resistance. When you're riding along in a pack like this, obviously as the road kicks up slightly, everyone naturally pushes a bit harder, don't they? Because you're on the watt bike and you don't know, you sort of drop off anyway. You think, oh, what's happening? Oh, shit, it's going slightly uphill.
Oh, was it like almost like a dumb trainer then?
The old watt bike is, isn't it? You can Bluetooth it to Zwift,
Yeah.
but you don't get any resistance changes on it.
Right. Yeah.
So you're just riding, if you're riding at 250 watts in the group, and the group comes to a little incline, and everyone pushes up to 300, obviously you sort of carry on riding at 200 because you haven't felt that incline like you would when you're out on the road. And we still got Yanis and Peter out, and you're very quiet.
Yes, I don't say much. But now I pass the inside. I can. For free.
Right on.
Someone going to race tomorrow or take a ride, social ride or time races or something like that. Yeah, it's fun. Chasers. Until DNA catch you.
Well, there's a technical. I was in the Zwift, the ZRL team for enhanced as well. At Henry, Aston. And I said, well, look, I'll race anyway on the Tuesday for the freestylers. I said, I can try and maybe join you if either if I don't race for the freestylers or join you afterwards. But I said I won't be any use at all. And I did join him for the TTT the first week, which was all right because he was struggling. But there's one B, so he's basically entered in the B division. There's one B, about 2 or 3 Cs and 2 Ds. I'm like, oh my God, I hope, do they know what's going to happen? Literally on the bunch race and that. So last week I said, well, we've got everything bagel. So I said, there's no way I'm going to try and ride again after that, especially seeing as the Bs were doing 4 climbs, weren't they? And yeah, I think one of them was like nearly 2 hours or something. And I was like, Jesus Christ, you might as well just ride around on your own. I thought, well, even if I tried, I'm going to be absolutely cooked it's only about half an hour after our race finishes. I was bad enough on the TTT, but I sort of managed to get round purely because Henry, the D, was one of the Ds was struggling, so it was okay. But I thought, I don't think I really want to try a bunch race after racing the ZRL. And I'm not sure if the B's are a bigger distance every week or not, or whether sometimes they do the same. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought, I don't think they really sort of understood him. He goes, oh, well, we got George and he's a B. And I was like, well, the trouble is, it's going to be absolute torture for the others. They're going to get spat out as soon as they leave the pen, pretty much, I would say.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, well, I remember doing a couple of B races when I went up, and I did all right in one of the crit races because obviously it wasn't hilly. So I just managed to hang in the bunch for as long as I could. But when I did another one and it climbed after about 300 metres, I was dropped after 300 metres. As soon as it started to go up,
Right
I
on.
was straight out the back and I was like, oh, Jesus. And then it's just a real lonely ride around on your own. And then that's not much fun because you're not actually racing, you're just riding. You must well just ride on your own or do a workout or something. Yeah. No, I didn't. I did something, you did a series of races somewhere, and I think I was in them, and I did okay in one of those, again on a crit course. I think it was about 3 or 4, might have been 3 or 4 short races.
Right on.
Anything where it's like the power and they're holding the power for 5 minutes or something like that, I didn't stand a chance. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. I don't mind the ZOL because I always have a bloody good race. It's hard. It's always a great workout. Sometimes I'm fairly close to the front, sometimes I'm not. And I think, well, that was a great workout. It's great to obviously chat with your mates while you're racing as well. So I kind of like it. It suits. I've never found one easy.
Do you know, I could take it or leave the ZRL. I much
Yeah.
prefer the ladder series. I think the way the
Yeah.
ladder series is, I think it's fantastic. More man on man, evenly matched, and it
Yeah.
comes down to a bit of racecraft as well,
Yeah.
tactics, and you know, it's not all about, because how many times, you know, you could be a strong B, and then you still got C's coming through and B. You know, it's.
Yeah.
I think it's a real good leveler actually. The ladder races.
I like it. The only thing I don't like about the ladder is obviously where I'm in with you guys, I'm obviously clearly like the weaker rider. So if there's anything with a longer climb, I know. See ya.
Yeah.
If it is a bit more of a crit, I might be able to hang in the bunch and maybe do something at the end. But there's no way when obviously we go a 5 or 10 minute climb, I'm going to hang
Oh,
with you guys.
Yeah, but you've got some cracking results in ladder. You do yourself a disservice there.
So I do like it. It's great. You can't ever think, oh no, it's like, I hope I don't let anyone down. I'll just do what I can. I'm going to get dropped here. But I suppose it does really push you.
Ride on.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. I think, like I said to you before, I think I would like to try a ladder with maybe be interested with either maybe 3 teams or maybe even 4 teams. So you're still definitely going to be very much a team race, but you might have to work with another team or something, or it's not just you and one other team. I think that would be quite interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to try with 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Little.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. It's easy for me to sit here and go, oh, it would be great to have 3 teams, but obviously I'm not involved in it like you are. I just turn up and ride my bike, so. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think you've got a good recipe there, and you know you've got a good bunch of teams, regular attendees.
Well, to be fair for me, I always say to my mates, because a lot of my mates have got Zwift that I ride with outside, but none of them really use it, what I would say, properly. And I say, you miss out. I say, because I get so much from it, more from a social thing as well than anything else. I say, because literally every time I ride, I'm talking to people. I don't really ride Zwift on my own very often at all. And I said, for that side, I think it's absolutely brilliant. Yeah. That's like one of my mates keeps banging on about Ruby, and I was going, yeah, but he just likes to ride on his own all the time. And I'm thinking, to me, that's nowhere near as fun as doing a ladder race or CRL or a time trial or anything. You haven't got that interaction. You are just then on the turbo. Not quite staring at the garage wall, but almost. I know. No, but the thing is, yeah, it's pretty sub. But all the Type 1 guys, it's so cool riding with everyone who's Type 1 as well, though. I've learned so much from a lot of you guys on here about diabetes, let alone the cycling. There's things I've never heard of by the doctors in the hospital. It's come from people on here. All right, guys, I've got to shoot because I'm going out. So thanks for organising that, Gareth.
Yeah, thanks very much, guys. Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah, great
guys.
job.
See you.
Thanks very much, all.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.